Imagine waking up in the morning, heading to your kitchen, opening the fridge, and seeing a carton full of eggs. You make yourself breakfast, and suddenly a question pops into your head: how many eggs can I actually eat every day without harming my health? It's a question that has confused people for decades. Some experts once claimed eggs were dangerous because of cholesterol. Others called them one of the healthiest foods on the planet. Meanwhile, bodybuilders eat 6 eggs a day, athletes eat even more, and millions of people around the world start every morning with eggs. So who's right? Today, we're diving deep into the science, myths, and shocking truths about eggs. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how many eggs you can safely eat per day, who should be cautious, and why one of the biggest nutrition fears of the last century may have been completely wrong. And trust me, you'll want to stay until the end, because what doctors and scientists have discovered about eggs might completely change the way you look at breakfast forever. Why are eggs so controversial? To understand the truth, we first need to understand why eggs became controversial in the first place. Back in the 1960s and 1970s, researchers noticed that people with heart disease often had high cholesterol levels. Since egg yolks contain cholesterol, eggs quickly became a target. Suddenly, health organizations began recommending strict limits on egg consumption. People were told to eat only a few eggs per week. Restaurants started promoting egg white omelets. Food companies launched countless cholesterol-free products. And for decades, millions of people avoided egg yolks entirely. But there was one huge problem. Many of the early studies didn't isolate eggs from the rest of a person's diet. People eating eggs were often also consuming bacon, sausages, pancakes, sugary cereals, white bread, and highly processed foods. Researchers blamed eggs for health problems that may have been caused by something else entirely. As science improved, researchers started taking a closer look. And what they found shocked the nutrition world. The nutritional powerhouse hidden inside an egg. Before we talk about how many eggs you can eat, let's look at what's actually inside one. A single large egg contains about 6 grams of high-quality protein, essential amino acids, healthy fats, vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin B12, selenium, zinc, iron, choline, powerful antioxidants. That's an incredible amount of nutrition packed into just around 70 calories. In fact, eggs are often called one of the most nutrient-dense foods on Earth. Your body uses the protein in eggs extremely efficiently, making them one of the best foods for muscle growth and recovery. But perhaps the most underrated nutrient in eggs is choline. The brain-boosting nutrient most people lack. Most people have never even heard of choline. Yet it's one of the most important nutrients for brain health. Choline helps your body produce acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter involved in memory, learning, focus, mood, nervous system function. Research suggests many people don't get enough choline in their diets. And guess what? Egg yolks are one of the richest natural sources available. So every time someone throws away the yolk and eats only the whites, they are also throwing away most of the vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and choline. The yolk isn't the enemy. It's actually where most of the nutrition lies. The cholesterol myth that refuses to die. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Cholesterol. This is where things get really interesting. For decades, people believed eating cholesterol automatically increased blood cholesterol. Seems logical, right? But the human body is far more complicated than that. Your liver naturally produces cholesterol every single day. When you eat more cholesterol from food, your liver often produces less. When you eat less cholesterol, your liver usually produces more. It's a built-in balancing system. Modern research has repeatedly shown that for most healthy people, dietary cholesterol has little effect on blood cholesterol levels. In fact, many experts now agree that sugar, refined carbohydrates, chronic inflammation, obesity, smoking, and lack of exercise are far more important risk factors for heart disease than egg consumption. This discovery completely changed how scientists view eggs. And it's one of the biggest reasons why dietary guidelines around the world have become much more relaxed about egg consumption. So, how many eggs can you safely eat per day? Now let's answer the question everyone came here for. According to current research, most healthy adults can safely eat 1 to 3 eggs per day. This range is considered safe, nutritious, and beneficial for the majority of people. Many studies have found no increased risk of heart disease in healthy individuals who consumed eggs daily. But what if you want to eat more? Let's break it down. If you're trying to lose weight, eggs are one of the best weight loss foods available. Why? Because they are incredibly filling. Protein increases satiety and helps reduce hunger throughout the day. People who eat eggs for breakfast often consume fewer calories later on. For weight loss, 2 to 3 eggs with vegetables can be an excellent meal that keeps you full for hours. If you're building muscle, athletes and bodybuilders often eat more eggs than average people, and there's a good reason. Eggs contain complete protein, meaning they provide all 9 essential amino acids your muscles need for growth and repair. For highly active individuals, 3 to 6 eggs per day can fit comfortably into a healthy diet. Some athletes consume even more. The key is ensuring the rest of the diet is balanced and nutritious. If you're over 50 as we age, maintaining muscle becomes increasingly important. Muscle loss can lead to weakness, falls, reduced mobility and lower quality of life. Eggs provide high-quality protein that's easy to digest and absorb. For older adults, consuming 2 to 3 eggs daily can help support muscle maintenance and overall health. What about diabetes? Here's another surprising fact. Eggs contain almost no carbohydrates. That means they have very little effect on blood sugar levels. For people managing diabetes or insulin resistance, eggs can be a satisfying protein source that helps stabilize hunger and energy levels. Many healthcare professionals recommend them as part of a balanced low glycemic diet. Can you eat 5, 6, or even 10 eggs a day? Believe it or not, some people do. Particularly athletes, bodybuilders, and individuals following low-carb or ketogenic diets. There are countless examples of people consuming 6, 8, or even 10 eggs daily without obvious health issues. Does that mean everyone should do it? Not necessarily. Most people can meet their nutritional needs with far fewer eggs. But current evidence suggests that for healthy individuals, eating more than 3 eggs isn't automatically dangerous. Your overall diet and lifestyle matter much more. Who should be careful? Although eggs are safe for most people, there are exceptions. You should speak with a healthcare professional if you have a diagnosed egg allergy, certain rare genetic cholesterol disorder, specific digestive conditions, medical advice that limits cholesterol intake. For these individuals, personalized guidance is important. The healthiest ways to cook eggs. The way you prepare eggs can make a difference. The healthiest methods include boiled eggs, simple, nutritious, and easy to prepare. Poached eggs, no added oils and minimal nutrient loss. Soft-boiled eggs, great for preserving texture and nutrients. Scrambled eggs on low heat, a delicious option when cooked gently. Try to avoid burning eggs, overcooking yolks, deep frying, cooking in heavily processed oils. The goal is to keep the nutrients intact while avoiding unnecessary oxidation. The final verdict. So, how many eggs can you safely eat per day? For most healthy adults, 2 to 3 eggs daily is perfectly safe and may even improve overall nutrition. If you're physically active, building muscle, or following a healthy diet, higher amounts may also be acceptable. The real danger isn't eggs. It's the processed foods, sugary drinks, refined carbohydrates, and unhealthy lifestyle habits that often surround them. For years, eggs were blamed for problems they didn't cause. Today, science paints a very different picture. Eggs aren't the villain. They might actually be one of the healthiest foods sitting in your refrigerator right now. So the next time someone tells you eggs are bad for you, remember this: the shocking truth is that for most people, eating eggs every day isn't something to fear, it's something your body may actually thank you for. But here's the next question: what happens if you eat 4 eggs every single day for an entire month? The answer is even more surprising. Stay tuned for the next video. Egg 5.